Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is a kind of a sad morning for me. And it's not sad because here in Italy we are officially under lockdown, under complete quarantine. It's not sad because of that. It's sad because this morning I woke up and when I was surfing around the internet and looking around Facebook, I came across a link that described the action that the English government, the British government, is willing to take to fight the coronavirus. So I came across the statements and the declaration of Boris Jhonson, and this really made me very, very upset because I'm I'm talking to you guys from Piacenza, which is just 10 kilometers away from Lombardy, which is where the entire epidemic started. It all started just 10 kilometers away from my hometown in Codogno. If you want, you can go back and watch my other video. I made a previous video about the coronavirus outbreak on the 22nd of February. Just right after they discovered the first case, I made a video because I live 10 kilometers away from Codogno, from the original town where all this coronavirus outbreak started. So if you want to check out that video, go there, check out my YouTube channel and you will see. But anyway, the first thing I want to tell you is to check out the description box of this video, because I will link to you some useful resources that can help you to understand you guys out there in UK, in England, in all of your beautiful country, because I love England and I love your country. I will post in the description box some links that will help you to understand the true situation here in Italy. So first of all, I think really the main thing that I can tell you is this. I will start with reading an Instagram message that was sent to me by a friend of mine. This friend of mine, he has an Instagram account, of course, and he is a doctor at the Piacenza hospital where I live. I live in Piacenza, 10 kilometers away from the epicenter of the epidemic, where all this crazy shit started. So I happen to have this friend of mine who is a doctor at the hospital of my hometown. And he told me this. I will just literally, if you go to the description box, I will... Oh, well, look at that. What is that shit? I don't know what is that. Well, this is... You've got to realize this is normal, unfortunately. This is normal here in recently. Yeah. What can I do? Nothing. I can only inform you and make you realize what is the true extent of the situation. Anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. This friend of mine works in a hospital of Piacenza, my hometown. And he wrote me in Instagram. I will give you a screenshot of the chat. And he said very clearly this thing. I personally intubated, I personally put under intensive care, under assisted breathing, a guy born in 1991. So guys, we're talking about a 28 years old guy who has been put under intensive care, who has been put under assisted breathing because of the coronavirus. So it's serious. So it can affect even the young people. Of course, Of course, he confirmed me that elderly people and the people who already has some particular health condition are the most affected. These are the people that are most likely to get the virus. I mean, if you are even 60 and you have some underlying health condition, it's very likely that you will get it, at least here in Italy. It is very likely that you will get it. I don't know if I can explain myself clear enough. You know what I mean? But anyway, he confirmed me, he was there, he put under intensive care, he put all the tubes in the mouth and in the nose of a 28 years old man. So guys, this virus can affect anybody. It can be your son, it can be your brother, it can be your mom, your granddad, your grandmother. It can be anyone. Anybody can be affected by this crazy shit. And he didn't tell me this 20 years old guy was already sick. He didn't tell me this. He didn't tell, oh, he already had a lot of problems, already had a lot of health issues. No, he didn't tell me this, guys. So we must understand the real extent of the situation. We are in a condition now that if, for example, if you go in the street and you got hit by a car, you don't know if you can get the health assistance that you need, because the hospitals are full. And if they find a place to assist you, they must transfer you to another city. Like from Milan, they will have to, I don't know, to send you to Florence, to the south of Italy to assist you, because in the north of Italy, hospitals are all full of COVID-19 patients. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spread panic, I don't want to spread fear, but if the government, the UK government, is taking this thing too lightly, you must be aware of the real extent and the real danger of the situation. You cannot go on like pretending everything is not happening and pretending like it's all fine and it's all good and you just need to put the older ones and the weaker one at home. No, it's not like that. It's not working like this. I'm sorry to tell you guys, this is not the solution to your problem. So I'm sure most of you guys in UK already know what I'm saying, because you heard the news, you heard the what's happening in Italy. I mean, the news about the Italian situation, I see, luckily enough, I see that they are spreading worldwide, and this is good, so that at least people know what's going on here. But with this video, I want to tell you guys, you should do something against your prime minister. Please, just, I don't know, just put him out of his power. I don't know, just send him off from his fucking position. Just send him home. I don't know, just start a revolution. The power is in your hand. You know what I mean? I understand maybe in UK, maybe in England, they are worried about the economy. Okay, I get it. They are worried about the banks and all this stuff. But you need to understand this. What are they doing? What are they gonna do? The banks, the economy, what are they gonna do if a lot of people will die? What the banks are gonna do if a lot of people that asked money from the bank will die? Who will give this money back to the bank if a lot of people will die? Somebody ask money for the bank and he dies. Who's gonna give the money back to the bank? You know what I mean? So it's an absurd way of thinking. It's an absurd way of dealing with the situation. Just preserving the economy. You must preserve your own people. You must preserve your own citizens, because if a lot of citizens will die, then the economy will die just few hours after. So it's completely nonsense, and I'm really very upset about the way the UK government is handling the situation. And I hope, I pray that the situation will change, and that Boris Johnson will, I don't know, maybe change his mind. I don't know what can he do. But first of all, it's up to you guys. You are the people. You are the citizens of your own country. It's you, the families, the normal people like you who has the power in your hand. Just do something against him. I don't know. Just make him change his mind in some ways. Sign petitions, do protests, I don't know, but do something, because it's not happy. It's not a happy situation. I believe this. I assure you, it's not a happy situation. And the sooner you act, the sooner you act, the sooner you can get out of this problem. And I personally believe that even the Italian government, if it took action earlier, maybe we could have saved a lot of lives. A lot of beds in the hospitals could have been still free, even now. You know what I mean? I also believe that the Italian government did not act soon enough. Did you really think that the Chinese were all crazy and all stupid with all the super strict measures that they took in Wuhan? Do you really think that they were out of their mind? That they were some kind of psychopathic people? Do you think that? Of course not. They took these early strict measures because it was needed to save the most of their people, to save the most of their citizens, the most of the Chinese population. It was needed to take that early action. So what else do I have to tell you guys? I don't know. I participated a lot during these days in the UK community about the coronavirus. I shared some little messages, some little information, some little stories, about what was going on here, because I live in the northern Italy. This is one of the worst affected areas. But now I felt like I needed to do something stronger and to make a clear video that the situation is serious. Hospitals are full. They cannot assist you if you have something else. They cannot assist you. They must send you across the country. They need to take extreme measures in order to be able to help people that have other diseases, of course, because it's not that with the coronavirus all the other problems just suddenly stop. Of course, people can still get sick for other motives. People can still get car crashes, accidents. They can fall and, I don't know, break their ankle or whatever. And if it happens, right now it's a serious trouble, because you don't know if you can get assisted, and you don't even know where you will be assisted. So please, if you can, guys, do your best to save your country. You have the advantage of being at least 1 week forward compared to the situation in Italy. So you still have time to close everything down. So please, do it. Somehow do it. Somehow make your government do it. And if your government does not listen to you, do it by yourself, individually, with your own actions. Self-isolate, stay at home, And plus, if the government keeps acting like this way, you know, so saying, well, we don't care, a lot of people maybe will die, you will be ready to lose the loved ones, but it's not, nothing else needs to be done. If your government keeps doing this, then just put them out of their role. Just put them out of their role. I don't know, do a revolution, some kind of stuff. But put the government that cannot face the health situation out of their role. Because this is the first thing. The government needs to take care about the people of his own country. And if the government is unable to do that, bye bye. Go home and fuck off. That's as simple as it gets. I don't think I'm saying anything extreme here. And I could be going on and on about telling you a lot of things about the fact that the infection can get spread very easily. It can get spread between the surfaces. You know, you touch a surface, the surface was previously infected by somebody else, you touch this particular surface and you get the virus, you know. I could tell you a lot of things. I could tell you about asymptomatic people that can transmit the virus, and it is confirmed here in Italy that it happens. You know what I mean? I could tell you a lot of stuff. But the most important thing I want to tell you is that you must do all you can in order to face the problem in the correct and in the most intelligent and in the most rational and scientific way, which is what your government, what Boris Johnson is not doing right now. That's simple. I don't think I need to add anything else, because I think the news has spread so much across the globe during the past days that you know probably just like me, or maybe even more than me, you know about this virus, all the problems, you know, probably just like me, or maybe even more than me. So my only invitation to you is that please, I love England. I've been in London, I've been in Canterbury. I have my UK national insurance number because I worked there. I worked in UK. I cannot remember with enough happiness and with enough joy all my times that I spent in Canterbury and in Kent, working there as a seasonal worker. I spent a lot of amazing times. I have amazing memories in England, in UK, because you can check my Instagram account. I worked there and I traveled there in England. It's a country that I love. I love England, I love Kent, I love London, and I love the English people. I think your English people, you British, are a great nation, a nation of great pride, a great temperament, you know, a great strength, you know, great. I love the people there. I have many friends in UK, and you know, I love you guys. I love you all. If I could, I would send a hug individually to every single UK citizen, ill or not, just to show my my compassion and my closeness to you guys. If I could, I would hug everybody that are living up there, because you really gave me a lot. I promise you. Believe me, You gave me a lot as a country, as a population. I felt accepted. I felt respected. I felt, of course, I felt amazed by all the beauties that you have. I'm thinking about Canterbury Cathedral. I'm thinking about London Big Ben. The list could go on and on. I'm thinking about the Dover White Cliffs. I have so many memories, so many great people and amazing people that I met there in New Cape. And I feel like I must do something. I really feel it from my heart. I must do something to let you know that, yeah, it's cool. You're a great nation. You're pride. You're England. Let's go against everybody and let's fight alone because we are England. And yes, that is a great attitude. But this is a moment where we need to think collectively. We need to think globally. We need to think as a collective unit, as a global unit. And this behavior of your government is very, very dangerous. First of all, for you guys. Not for me, because I'm already in quarantine. I mean, I'm already risking right now to go out with the car to do this video. I'm already at risk. I'm already at risk doing this. So it's not dangerous for me. I'm already under this chaos. I'm already in danger. But I'm doing this for you guys. So yes, I think that's all that I have to say. All the other stuff about this virus, I think is secondary, because there are so many sources now about this virus and about the deaths, about the number of infection in Italy. Yes, there are around 17,000 infections, and there are a lot of informations already. You know how many people are dying, so I don't need to tell you. You can already see that. But I need and I must give you this advice. Take this seriously, because of course I don't personally think it's the end of the world, but it's an issue of great concern, and it's also for you guys, not only for us, because today we have 17,000 cases, but tomorrow you can have 17,000 cases. You, England, can have 17,000 cases if you don't do anything about this. And I'm not saying anything, I'm just talking from the facts. Alright? So guys, again, before I end this video, I want to tell you, please check the box description of this video, because I want to share some useful resources. I will share the chat, the Instagram conversation that I had with this friend of mine who is a doctor. I will send the conversation there. I will also give you a link to my Instagram account, to his Instagram account, so that you can see that I'm not lying. I will send you those two Instagram accounts that you can follow, so that you can have some real insights from one of the worst affected areas. I will give you also some other interesting videos about the situation here in Italy. For example, there was the mayor of Bari, which is a city in South Italy. There was the mayor of Bari who literally went in the park of the city of Bari and said to everybody, "What the fuck are you doing? Go home, the virus is in the air." The mayor of the city just went personally in the park and said to everybody, "What are you doing outside? Go back home." you know. So it's kind of a funny but interesting video. So please check the box description. Thank you guys. Please help me spread this message wherever you can. Please help me spread this message. But first of all, help yourself, UK as a nation, to face this situation correctly. Help me and help yourself understand. Alright? Thank you guys. My utmost respect and my utmost love to all of you guys in England. I love you. I fell in love with Canterbury, I fell in love with England as a nation, I fell in love with the English people, and I will ever be like that forever. Take care guys! Ciao! A presto! Stay strong! Stiamo forti! Ciao!